This is truly going to be a battle of epic proportions. Right now, we have two boys staring at each other quite intently. Of course, we have the Reaper, and we have the Dark Peasant. I think the whole point of this argument, G.U.I.D.O, is that the Dark Peasant actually just stole the Reaper's tentacles. Yeah, I know, I'd be fuming as well. Tensions are at an all-time high. But we're not going to get into that just yet. We are going to leave that battle until later. First of all, I want to see exactly what this brand new Dark Peasant can do. So, Mr. Dark Peasant, welcome to the pirate location. This place is absolutely stunning, and it's going to be the scenery for your first battle. First of all, you must contend against 3 pirate queens. Now, I went ahead and picked the pirate queen because, in my opinion, they are one of the best units in this entire dimension. The deadly combination of bombs and jumping in the air and those double swords really make them a formidable opponent. But of course, the Dark Peasant himself is also a formidable enemy. He has the power of death literally within his grasp. He has stolen those scary, scary tentacles. But to be honest, G.U.I.D.O, can you blame him really for stealing those tentacles? I mean, I'm quite jealous. Can you imagine how well I'd be able to tidy the checkpoint if I had a bunch of tentacles? Oh yeah, you're right. We don't have access to the checkpoint anymore. Yeah, that's a bit of an issue. And we are off. As you can see, the Dark Peasant is charging towards... Oh my gosh! He just, like, turned this pirate queen inside out there. Is she... Oh my gosh, she's already dead. Oh my gosh, I think this is going to be over very fast. Let's just see exactly what happens here in slow motion. So he just, like, vaporizes them with his tentacles and, like, turns their bodies, like, inside out. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. What the heck was that? Look at this. They've been completely, like, mutated and twisted. Oh my gosh. Wait a second. I think her head is facing the wrong direction. Oh no, maybe not. Still, they didn't even manage to put a scratch on the Dark Peasant there. And he looks very uninterested in that great battle he just had. Well, that was absolutely terrifying, and it was over super quick, but maybe it's quantity and not quality we need to use to deal with this Dark Peasant here. So I went ahead and hired out a bunch of raptors. 50 to be exact. Let's go ahead and see if these adorable dinosaurs can take out the harbinger of death himself, the Dark Peasant. Okay, I really hope that the raptors put up a good fight here because they're so adorable. Oh, they're all packing into the center. Oh my gosh. Oh, but they're charging him. Look at this. They've got him pinned down. They're just surrounding him. You can see his tentacles like poking out between all of them. Oh my gosh, it isn't looking good for the Dark Peasant. He's somewhere in there. Some of the raptors have been taken down, but for the most part, a lot of them are still alive, still biting away, just completely surrounding this guy, isolating him, making sure he can't get away. But right now, it looks like he's just slowly chewing through them all, just slowly fighting his way out of this giant crowd. I'd be very impressed if the Dark Peasant can pull this one off, because that is a serious amount of dinosaurs. A bunch of them are down, but a bunch of them are still in the mix there, and they are still biting away, chewing at his knees, chewing at his ankles. Oh my gosh, this might be too overwhelming for the Dark Peasant. He's been completely mobbed here. Look at him, he's just being thrown left, right, and center. Oh my gosh, this could literally go either way, I think. It looks like we're down to the final few raptors here, and this could be the Dark Peasants to lose here. Okay, so he's got them all lifted up. I think there's literally like 3 raptors left. Will they be the heroes? Will they be able to pull this one off? Oh my gosh. And you've got to think, every time the Dark Peasant uses a tentacle, that's 1 less space he has to carry the dinosaurs with. Uh-oh, I think this is the last one, and he's been crippled. Look at his legs. Oh my gosh. Oh, he just got impaled. Oh, that was the last one. Ooh, and he just got stabbed right in the head. Good grief. Oh my goodness, well, that was definitely a serious fight there from the Raptors. Honestly, I'm quite impressed that they actually managed to survive that long. I thought the Pirate Queens would survive much longer. Youchie. We are doing the same battle, but this time with the Reaper. Now, the Reaper doesn't have his wings, but he still has that huge scythe. Oh, you can hear them, like, biting away at this guy. He still has that huge scythe, so he could... Oh my gosh! The Raptors actually won that one, and they turned this guy into just his skeletons. They ripped his robe clean off. It's somewhere in there somewhere. So it definitely looks like so far, the Dark Peasant may have the edge with this one. Okay, so next we have the Swordcasters. There's about 10 of these boys, and this is going to be very interesting. Because the Swordcaster is purely ranged, and the Dark Peasant is quite far away, this may come into a battle of making sure they can take him down before he gets up close and personal. Let's see this. No, don't go towards this guy. That's definitely not what you want. He's fully on sprinting towards them. Look at this. Okay, they've started throwing their swords. What the heck was that? Someone just got, like, folded up into, like, different little pieces. Oh my gosh. Oh, he's grabbed onto his leg. Uh-oh. But this can't be good. Look at all those swords hanging out of the Dark Peasant here. He has literally been peppered with swords. Okay, this could really go either way here. This could seriously go either way. The amount of swords inside of that Dark Peasant right now is ridiculous. Look at this. He's like a pincushion or something. Okay, so there are, what, like 8 of these Swordcasters left? And it looks like, oh my goodness, look at this. Look at this man. He's been completely stabbed to near death with these swords. Okay, what's going on here? He is literally like a giant ball of swords. This is unreal. Okay, the Dark Peasant is totally being peppered here. He's still moving, though, despite having all those blades lodged in him. He is still moving around like a giant pom-pom of death. There's only 2 Swordcasters left. 2 left. Can they pull it off? Can they pull off? No, there's 3 left. Can they pull off this awesome victory? Are they going to be able to do it? Look at this. You can't even see where he is right now. There's that many swords. Oh my gosh. 1 Swordcaster. Dude, you need to do something right now. Uh-oh. He's been battered and, oh, it was always going to end that way. Look at this. Look at this guy. How many swords is that? That's unreal. Jeez, G.U.I.D.O, that looks really painful. I know there are some kind of, like, therapies that you can do with, like, acupuncture and stuff, but that's ridiculous. Well, it's basically where a bunch of people get, like, needles, and they put them into your body as a form of relaxation. Yeah, dude, I don't know what's relaxing about that. So I've decided to help out the Swordcasters here, and I've given them a bunch of cheerleaders. Let's see if this affects how fast they can fire those blades. Oh my gosh, it definitely does. Look at that. It's like a machine gun of swords. Look at that. They actually did it. Oh my gosh. All it took was literally 1,000,000 swords being flung at this guy. That is unreal. I can't believe they actually managed to do it. They just peppered that guy. Now I just want to see how fast these upgraded Swordcasters can take down a massive horde of mammoths. Watch how quickly they manage to progress through this. They're just going to chew straight through. You ready for this? Here we go, G.U.I.D.O. Oh, look at the machine gun fire. Just peppering these guys. Uh-oh, but the mammoths are getting quite close. This is quite dangerous for those. Oh, dear. Oh, this is a disaster. This... I can't tell if this is going well, but the amount of blades that are impaling these mammoths right now is unreal. This is actually ridiculous, but they have formed the mammoth wall, meaning that the rest of the units won't be able to push through that. They're getting stuck there. Look at all the swords. This is ridiculous. This is absolutely insane. It looks like most of the Swordcasters are still up, and they really need to focus up if they're going to be able to take down every one of these mammoths. As I said, the mammoth wall is a real strategy. It blocks the other mammoths, but also blocks the projectiles from the opposition team. Like, what is going on here? These blades are just firing, and it looks like the Swordcasters will probably pull this one off unless this mammoth wall subsides and allows the rest of the mammoths to get through. Nope. Just like that. Those Swordcasters took down, what, like 50 to 70 mammoths there? Unreal. But this isn't about the mammoths, it's about death, the Grim Reaper, versus the Dark Peasant. I want to see if these two, as they stand above the pits of hell, who will win in this great battle. I'm pretty sure, G.U.I.D.O, I'm pretty sure that the Dark Peasant has this one, but let's just see what happens. Alright, here we go, the march... Yeah. Maybe that was a fluke. Let me just try this again. Okay, so he marches in and... Okay, one more time. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the Dark Peasant won that one, but we're not done there. we will just add some backup for the Grim Reaper here. There are 6 Grim Reapers, and it looks like 2 of them may be down. Okay, let's see if they can actually do something against the Dark Peasant here. There's so much dark energy flying about. It's so loud as well. Okay, so the Dark Peasant has managed to take down none of the Grim Reapers so far. My goodness, this is so loud. This is ridiculous. It looks like, oh my gosh, he just vaporized like 4 at once. Oh, that was ridiculous. Okay, let's see exactly what happens here. One of them is in the river. There's 2 Grim Reapers left. Oh my gosh. Only 1 Grim Reaper is left right here. And just like that, the Dark Peasant managed to rip apart, in little to no time, 6 Grim Reapers. So we've doubled it up. Now there are 12 Grim Reapers. Let's see if this battle goes any differently. It's so hard to keep track of this. So ridiculously hard to keep track of it because this dark energy just flies everywhere. Look at this. But it looks like one, or at least one, of the Grim Reapers is down. And it looks like the rest of them are just desperately trying to keep up. Is there only 1 left? What the heck? How does he take so many down at once? That is ridiculous. Okay, this time we have 20 Grim Reapers. We got some on the flank as well, so this one could go either way, I feel. Oh my goodness. What is going on right now? Let's just slow things down and see exactly what's happening. So it looks like a bunch of them have been taken down already, while the Grim Reaper is in this water. Oh, they did it. They finally did it. Oh my gosh, they finally managed to take the Grim Reaper out. So it took 20 of these dudes to take them down. Wow, 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 wow. I was not expecting that, Mr. Grim Reaper, but hey, I guess at least now you get to go ahead and get your tentacles back. All it took was dying multiple times, watching your family and friends be turned into ash and bone. But I think I'm right. I think it was worth it to get that crazy darkness-infused power back in your hands.